Alright, greetings and salutations. Welcome to the show. Once again, I'm your host, the great and mighty Mr. Perez, and today I'm going to be starting Control. Now, this is a game I've been meaning to play for quite a while now. And I definitely enjoyed Remedy's other games, Alan Wake, Quantum Break. I still haven't played the Max Payne games, so I definitely need to at some point. Yeah, and this game is apparently connected to Alan Wake, especially in its second expansion. Yeah, I've been looking forward to playing this game for quite a bit. It took me a while, but hey, now that I got my 3080, I can finally take advantage of all the fancy ray tracing and all that stuff. So, let's go ahead and jump right in. I'll do new game.
Fair warning.
Warning.
This is gonna be weirder than usual.
Yeah, I'm used to weird stuff at this
Can't be
point.
helped.
I can handle it.
You called me. So here I am. I know I shut you out sometimes. I'm always glad to hear from you. It's just that I get my hopes up. So many times it's led to nothing. I found nothing.
Don't we all?
It's like we live in a room and there's a poster on the wall. We stare at it and we think that's the whole world. The room and the poster. The picture's something nice. A landscape, a famous person.
Yeah, that's definitely
Like
a person,
in that
alright.
movie, what is it called? The prison movie. The room's
of the
a
Lamb?
cell, and the picture, it's different for each of us. It can be beautiful or terrible, but we're all transfixed. But it's all a lie. Something to distract us from the truth. They're lying to us. We're lying to ourselves. The room's not the world. The world is much bigger and much stranger. There's a hole hidden behind that poster that leads to the real world. We all feel safe in that room. But sometimes something crawls out from behind the poster.
And that's
And
what
the
we're gonna
ones that
find
see
out.
it happen, freak out, and try to forget what they saw. I'm here. Why did you bring me here? Hello?
Why are we here?
Anyone here?
Yoo-hoo. Anybody home? Forbidden items reminder, huh?
This seal. I saw it a long time ago. I keep seeing it in my dreams.
Interesting. Julia portrait. That's the guy we saw, the director of this bureau. Oh, boo, I can't flush the toilets. That's lame.
Federal Bureau of Control. All these years I've been looking for them and they were hiding in plain sight.
Yeah, they were right here. Shocking, isn't it? look. Non-generic snacks. I mean, non-brand... generic snacks, yeah. And no brands here. We're not going to be seeing any Energizer batteries in this game. I think. I don't know, I haven't played it.
Hello?
That guy just sounds like he's vibing.
Hey, excuse me.
There you are. You are here about the job. Janitor's assistant. You need to go to the interview.
Interview,
Go
huh?
that way to the elevator.
Thanks. Elevator that way. Got it.
Very
Gotcha.
good. I'm Ahti, the janitor, by the way. You'll work for me. You can say I sent you. If they don't hire you, niin johan on helvet. There be work for the axe. Take them behind the sauna, jumalauta.
Donna.
I've done enough night shift loner jobs to know it makes us come off weird. Ahti the janitor is a friendly face in my book.
Better than somebody with no face at all. Think about it. No face.
No face.
The cell. And the poster. I was 11 years old the first time I saw behind the poster. They told me I imagined it. I've been trying to pull it down ever since. Will you help?
I don't know. I'll see what I could do. No guarantees, though. I can imagine I'll expect some wacky stuff to happen in this game.
Did I lose you there for a moment? You know what's on my mind. My baby brother, Dylan.
Dylan?
17 years since the men of this bureau took him.
Oh, he's missing. A locked door, huh? Let's see. Noise, huh? Sounded like a bang. Alright, well, let's see for ourselves.
Shit. Shit.
Oh, great, the director offed himself.
You want me to pick it up?
Oh,
The murder weapon?
that's a handy little map.
Something's outside. Was coming here a mistake?
Someone's here.
And there goes the poster.
Objects of power can cause or be results of AWE's altered world events, intrusions upon the perceived reality. Now, the service weapon is, of course, a prime example of an OOP, a very powerful one. Ingrained in the Bureau's DNA, a key component in our prime candidate program. Come out of that Russian roulette a winner and you're it.
Be the chosen one.
Where am I?
What is this place? And jump. Climb. Melee, huh? Give him a good old... Nice. It's a nice little punch. Okay.
Same gun. Okay. Now I have a gun.
Let's see. No, I'll just use mouse for that. Okay. Come on. Gotcha. Sweet. Regenerates ammo automatically? Hey, that's pretty good. I don't have to look around for ammo. Uh-oh. Come on. Headstrong's aren't that powerful, it seems. Oh. Okay. Gotcha. Hey, welcome to the streamer area. Yes, I'm learning how to kill things. Anyway, what's this? I've been appointed, huh?
Something's coming. This threat. An attack. Duty as director. Keep the Bureau safe.
Oh, now I gotta protect the Bureau.
Did you hear that? It's the dead man. Right after the pyramid spoke to me, and it was just noise, and I understood every word. And this gun's alive.
This gun can
You know
talk.
I'm happy. Happy to be here.
Oh, now you're happy, huh? Alright.
Things have quieted down outside. Let's take it go.
Ooh. Uh-oh.
You can't let this happen. 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 You can't let this happen.
Well, I mean, something's happening, so...
You stopped it. You... Oh, thank you. That was... horror.
That was very scary. Oh, that could be a problem. Wait for it. Up. Come on. There we go. All right.
The hotline. Secure line of communication. Guidance.
Uh-oh.
Reach the hotline.
The hotline, says the dead man. Okay.
Gotcha.
Reminder, if you experience an unanticipated building shift, follow
There we go.
your supervisor via the nearest intercom and await further instructions. Thank you for your attention.
Let's see. Hey, what's this? Gimme. Dinner reservations, huh? Alright. They're just floating. Yes, I'm doing an excellent job of protecting this bureau. And I just got here too.
Hissing sound that tried to invade me earlier. The hiss. Burrowing into everything in this place.
The
Is
hiss.
the hiss your enemy? Alright, it's our enemy.
That babble's contagious. It burrows in like an infuriating
grab that.
melody that makes you hum it
Must just be a
over
radio.
and over.
Actually, the radio probably doesn't work because I muted copyrighted music for obvious reasons. That's probably it. Ooh, okay. Let's do this. No. Oh, damn. I died. People die when they get killed? Yeah, they sure do. What's that? Materials, huh? Alright.
The hissing sound that tried to invade me earlier. The hiss. Burrowing into everything in this place.
Is the hiss your enemy? It's our.
Wait for it. Uh-oh. You're dead. Gotcha.
You must cleanse control points. Anatomy. Corrupt. Spreading.
Cleanse the control point.
Ah, choke point, huh?
Help me fix it.
Well, let's see what we could do.
Holy shit. You did it. We did it.
Hmm.
Can you hear me? Are you with us? With the Bureau?
Fast travel points. That's a little odd. Getting a little lag. I might. Let's see. I installed a mod that adds native HDR to this game, and also like some upgrades to both the ray tracing and textures. So let's see. This might be it. Yeah, I'll keep it. I'll do that. Alright, that's a little better.
Talk to me. We saw you deal with the compromised agents.
Speak to the voice on the safe room intercom.
Is it safe to come out?
I don't know, but we're gonna find out. Boardroom, huh? Oh. That must be it.
I can't tell you how happy I am to talk to somebody sane.
The feeling's mutual. Yeah, I'm Pope, Emily Pope, Dr. Darling's assistant.
My turn. Should I lie?
Jesse Faden. I'm just
Okay, we're not lying.
I should have lied.
Oh shit! You're the new director. Hold on.
The what?
We're coming out.
What's up?
Director Faden.
Call me Jesse.
Okay, Jesse. I'm Emily. Look, somehow this hostile force, this...
Hiss?
that works? Somehow the hiss managed to infiltrate the building without any warning.
And just like that, my name for it is official. The hiss.
Hiss.
Like the sound of poison gas leaking in.
Alright,
We're
yeah,
in full
let's call it the
lockdown.
hiss. That's easy to
It seems
remember.
to have spread everywhere and to everyone, not protected by an HRA. And, extraordinarily, you. You
Me?
are the director, and that makes you special by definition. Trench is no longer the director, obviously. I'm sorry, I'm talking too much. This whole situation is just a lot.
Trench is dead. Shot.
Ah,
I found his body. And the gun.
Yeah, I'm using the gun.
It looked like a suicide.
the service weapon.
Also, and this can sound crazy, but he keeps appearing to me, saying things. It's hard to make out, but he told me to cleanse the control point, push the hiss out. The whole room shifted around.
You did that? And you entered the building when it was already in the lockdown before you became the new director? How?
I'm not ready to tell her about you yet.
A janitor let me in.
I love it. This is fucking unbelievable. It's,
Yeah, it sounds crazy,
I
but it
can't
actually
even-
happened.
Look, Jesse, I have a million questions, and you probably have a million more.
Well, I mean, yeah, I just got
Like,
here.
do you know my brother Dylan? Not yet.
But there's something I need to ask you to do first. If you can cleanse a control point, then you can maybe cure those infected or possessed by the hiss. Because if that's possible,
Yeah, I could kill them
our options
with
are
my gun.
very different.
Emily Pope. I don't know her, but I like her already. She's the opposite of the faceless agency I've blamed for what happened to me for so long. But I can't trust her yet. Or rather, the Bureau she's a part of.
Yes. I can try.
I'm speaking for you, of course. We can try it together.
Alright, let's try it.
You with me? We did it before. Push the hiss out.
Alright, let's see. Yeah, come on, we can do it. We can do it. There we go. We saved someone. I think.
It didn't work. The hiss has burrowed too deep.
Oh no.
Ripping it out rips them apart.
Well, that could be a problem.
I can't cleanse them.
I saw. It was worth a shot. Thank you, Director. Jesse.
I'm gonna tell her why I'm here. I'll risk it.
Listen, the Bureau was involved in an incident in my hometown, Ordinary, 17 years ago. The Bureau came in and covered the whole thing up. I've been looking for this place for a long time.
That's enough. Maybe that's too much already.
Maybe it's not
I
enough.
can't tell her about Dylan and the rest yet.
I've seen mentions of an Altered World event case dealing with Ordinary. You were at Ground Zero as a child? It was one of the big ones, and before my time. And very classified. I can try to dig out some old files for you. My boss, Casper Darling, would know, but he's missing.
Well, we should probably find him
He
then.
knew this was coming, or suspected. He came up with the HRAs, the Hadron Resonance Amplifiers. I think they're what saved us. Or a few of us. And Director Trench would know.
Trench, the ghost, or whatever he is, he mentioned something called the hotline. Said I should find it.
I hope it's not that kind of
another object
hotline.
of power, like the gun, an old Bakelite telephone, a direct line of communication between the director and the board. Maybe he can talk to you more clearly through that. I mean, Trench has years and years of experience. He might know how to destroy the hiss.
Where is the hotline?
It's kept in the communications department through the mailroom. It's part of this sector, so we can access it even with the lockdown in place. We'll get the door open for you.
Okay, that's my next stop.
That's Tomasi's department. He's the head of communications. I don't think he had an HRA. He kind of made a point about not wearing one earlier. Keep an eye out.
Okay.
They call me the director. But that's not me. I'm not a director type. I'm not a leader. Why am I here? I think you already know. Yes, I came for my brother, but there are other reasons too. I said I was looking for answers, but I might never understand them. I'm not looking for proof. This is already it. More than enough. No matter what they told me all those years, I know it's real now.
Yeah, it's real and it
I
exists.
didn't imagine this. I want to be a part of this world. What scares me shitless is that I finally found it. Only to see the hiss destroy it all.
Telephone. Someone should pick that up.
I know this is all new to you, so don't hesitate to ask me anything you want to know. There are no stupid questions.
Alright, let's see here.
The hotline should be in the communications department.
Where did the hiss come from?
I'm not sure. You said the hiss was here when you entered. Did you see anything like that outside before you came in?
No. No, just inside.
The source is internal then. See, the oldest house is a sprawling complex with openings to other places as well. I don't even know where to start looking. But in the context, it's good news. The lockdown holds. The hiss escaping the building would be the end. Pretty shitty world out there if you ask me, but I wouldn't want the hiss to destroy it.
Yeah, I
With you
wouldn't
on
want
that,
the hiss to
Emily.
do that either.
You mentioned the oldest house. What is it?
This building, the Bureau headquarters, the oldest house, is a shifting place. You've seen it. It transcends its physical limits.
I've been to New York a few times. How didn't I notice this place?
It's an attribute of the building. This is a place of power. The oldest house doesn't like attention, so unless you're purposely trying to find it, you don't, which is perfect for us. The
Oh,
work we do here is
it's a good thing I did
essential,
want to
but
find it.
unstable. The Bureau prefers not to be noticed. And we need strong walls to make sure nothing gets out.
So without you, I never would have found the front door.
Okay. This Trench guy. I keep hearing him in my head. Is he a ghost? Haunting me?
I doubt we're talking about a ghost in the traditional sense, but an echo maybe. See, if he was killed by the service weapon, your gun, maybe it's his final thoughts recorded by the bullet in his brain, like a deep space probe sending back data.
Interesting.
That's just a hypothesis on my part. I'd need the gun to research it. But you better hold on to that given the circumstances.
I think I will. Yeah. Can you tell me what an object of power is exactly? This is all, well, new to me.
Don't worry.
Yeah, I literally
love
just got
going
here
over
like 30
basics.
minutes ago,
So
so...
objects of power are mundane objects that house paranatural energies and have developed a link to the astral plane and can thus be controlled, which is what differentiates them from altered items, which are still housings of paranatural forces, but are more volatile and cannot be bound in the peri-utilitarian sense. Got it?
Did she memorize this?
Got it. Thanks.
Yeah, sure, yeah. Definitely got that. What's this
So
thing?
HRA stop you from becoming Hiss?
Well, it seems that way. I mean, I hadn't even heard of an HRA until a few weeks ago when Dr. Darling started handing them out. Well, I
Oh, so
began
they're
analyzing
new.
mine as soon as I got it. I mean, each one seems to emit a powerful short-range frequency way beyond anything I've ever seen.
Doesn't the timing seem suspicious?
I thought that too. Dr. Darling usually likes to unveil his latest breakthrough in big presentations. With these, he just passed them out. Yeah, his behavior makes me wonder what exactly he knew.
Okay, that's enough.
Thanks, Emily. I'm sure I'll have more questions soon.
Just let me know.
Alright. Let's find this, hotline. This hotline bling. Another one of these.
There it is again. A welcome message.
Can't get in there. Ooh. Oh, it's me. Okay, let's not go there yet. Let's see what's down here. I'll take that. What's in here? Oh. Okay, that was funny.
There it is again. Our welcome message.
Oh.
Overpowering.
It's overpowering. Interesting. So I'm gonna need to find a way to make it affect me less. Or not at all.
There it is again. Our welcome message.
So not that way then. Let's try here. Dead letters. Alright, now what could this hotline be? Ooh. Ooh. Alright, so I don't need to be super precise. Let's see. Cleanse. Alright, there we go, see? I got this all under control.
Communications. We're on the right track.
Just look at it. 8 inches wide and capable of storing a whopping 80 kilobytes.
Whoa, look at
Stolen
floppy
by our
disk.
friends at the CIA, the disk
Y'all
held the
remember
launch
floppy
codes to
disk?
Soviet nukes. This is not the disk, of course, but one exactly like it. A perfect fusion of concepts vibrating in the Cold War era collective unconscious. A receptacle. It is a receptacle for dangerous energies to hone in on. And they did. We don't have the details, but when things started flying around the disk, it was transferred to us. It's an object of power. OOP. Oops. Oh, and it can launch things
Oops.
telekinetically.
Out of
through the
production.
air. To date, we've launched maybe 3 dozen pencils. And once, we even launched a cup.
Ooh, they launched a cup. Fascinating. Alright. Toms. That guy got bonked. We can't go that way. Let's see, what's in here? Oh, this looks normal. Oh, okay. That's what these do. I guess let's do more health. More accuracy. All right.
An object of power. Looks like the hair's flashed on it. We need to find it.
I need to get over there. Gimme. Come on. Yeah. I did it. Telekinesis.
It's harder to hear you when I'm here. It's like the channel's been changed.
Like on a television.
The board's in charge here. They're pyramids in the Bureau seal. Are they really the ones pulling the strings? I'm not.
Oh,
their
another
director.
tutorial.
I'm no one's director.
Okay. There we go. Ooh. Sweet. Gotcha. Okay. Alright. I think I got the hang of telekinesis.
There you are. You were gone. Cut off. I got it. Just like you wanted, right? This will help me fight the hiss.
Ooh. That's pretty nice. There we go. Gimme. Ooh. Okay. That's good to know. Aha!
Emily said that the hotline can be reached through the mailroom.
Ah, can't get into the mailroom yet. Ooh. Wait a minute. Aha!
This must open the door.
A key card. Uh-oh.
They can fly now. Great.
They fly now? Uh-oh. Aw. Yeah, I want to try something. Let me see. Might just be ray tracing that's really slowing me down. Yeah. I could brute force Texas to just load immediately.
They can fly now. Great.
Uh-oh. Shit. Damn.
They can fly now. Great.
Woohoo. Aha, ow. Uh-oh. I need some healing. Ooh. Okay. Ah, that helps a bit. Ah, I walked right into that. Let's try this again.
They can fly now. Great.
Aha! Oh no, you don't. Ow. Oh, don't run away from me. I'm gonna stop you.
I have a feeling he'll be back.
Really? What makes you say that?
Let's stay focused. The hotline should be past the mailroom.
All right, take this down. The situation in Cuba has been evaluated
Alberto
by
Tomasi, head of comms.
serious illness affecting the staff at the U.S. Embassy.
The hiss got him.
Was caused by sonic weaponry and the
Definitely.
Numerous
I don't know how, but it
personnel
definitely
have
did get him.
damage to the inner ear, but most are expected to make a full recovery. Of course, the event also damaged their cellular walls, but we can't blame that on some stupid noise gun.
The hotline can't be far now.
It's gotta be through here. Yep, must be in here.
The Ocean View Motel and Casino. Dream logic. The light switch cord.
Whoa! Have we been here before?
Ooh. Hey, this is different.
No. I've stayed at a lot of roadside motels across the country, on the road, on the run, under the radar. This feels like all of them, like something recognized from a dream.
Yeah, is this the back rooms? Hmm. Interesting.
Key has a black pyramid on it.
Black pyramid key. Let's see, this has gotta go somewhere. Ah. Black pyramid. Hmm. Ah, there's the bridge. Call the board long distance. Oh, a challenge? Alright, let's give this a try. Contact extra dimensional. entities. Oh. Okay, let's not do that. Ah, I need to get over there. That was a challenge.
It is a phone. It's an object of power. It doesn't connect to any typical network. A direct line to the astral plane and the board. And my hypothesis is, under the right conditions, to other planes of existence as well.
A director needs a team. My management team. These people know the secrets of the Bureau as well as I do. Some even better. Darling, Tomasi, Salvador, Marshall. Marshall especially, my head of operations. She sees right through me. She knows I don't like relying on people. The only person you should fail is yourself. But things change when you become director.
I could see that. Oh, my
I
nose
have
is
it.
bleeding.
The hotline. I can reach Trench. Well,
I can hear the hotline ringing in my dreams, constantly ringing. Ringing so loud I can't hear the voice I'm straining to understand. Why don't I pick up? It's a secure line of communication with the... I can hear the hotline ringing in my dreams,
Okay.
constantly ringing. Ringing so loud I can't hear the voice I'm straining to understand. Why don't I pick up? It's a secure line of communication with the board. They would tell me what I need to know. Do I fear their answers? Would they have warned me of this threat? I didn't see it coming. A traitor in our midst. A conspiracy plotted right behind me. I can't trust anyone. I must assume all my intel has been manipulated. The hotline is the only channel I can trust. Bind it.
Interesting.
Control it. The rule and the ritual with objects of power. It can't be tampered with. The lifeline to the astral plane and the board. I must seek guidance. Soon. I'll rest first. I'm so tired. Always tired now. But I must reach the hotline. I think I'm under attack. An attack of dementia, exhaustion. It's a rain cloud making me forget. The hotline. I must reach the hotline.
Interesting.
listen to him. He feels more like an echo with important info. I need to get back to Emily. People react strongly when I tell them about you. Is it too soon to tell Emily? She might be able to help,
Ah. I'm back here. Oh, well, so let's see what Emily has to say about all this. There you are. No, that's not her. Emily's blonde. Oh yeah, she's in the boardroom.
Jesse, did you get the hotline? I mean, how is it out there? The comms, the hiss?
I got the hotline. I can make
Yeah,
out
I
what George
did.
is saying now.
Incredible. What did he say?
He talked about his management team. People who knew the Bureau's secrets. Your boss, Darling. Tomasi, but he's gone. He's gone. Salvador?
He's the head of security.
And Marshall?
Helen Marshall is head of operations. She's tough, ex-CIA. She took her Rangers and went to the
ex-CIA.
research sector to secure the HRA production. She hasn't come back.
Someone who could help us. The other sectors. How do I get there?
It's impossible because of the internal lockdown. You can perform a directorial override to lift it, but that can only be done in the maintenance sector. Normally, you take the sector elevator down there. It connects all the sectors, but it won't work while the lockdown is in effect.
We already got past one lockdown.
Maybe I can find a way.
Jesse, look, with no prep, no training, in this extreme situation, you are doing phenomenally well. And all that and the hiss can't seem to affect you. I mean, I would love to run some tests on you. If you agree, that is. We could find out something that would help us.
Tests?
Test.
I don't know. She might find out about you. But I wouldn't mind understanding more myself.
Okay. If you think it will help.
Great. I'll check the internal documentation for any lockdown bypasses. We need to get these sectors open to locate Darling and Marshall.
And I'll look for a way inside the maintenance sector. The sooner we find one, the sooner I reach this override.
What's this now? Oh, there's that janitor again. I'm assuming that's where I need to go. Ability points, huh? Ooh, more damage, that's good.
Do you hear that? Someone's singing.
Singing.
Where's it coming?
I heard the
Sounds like it's coming from the elevator.
brings up a lot of new questions.
Abilities, huh? Let's see here. Okay, well. Well, that's a good start.
Are they communicating?
Hmm.
Coordinating? What about the plant attracted them?
The power plant is largely confidential. No use guessing what this is about is we don't even know what kind of energy it uses.
What do you mean?
Alright. Way into there. See, I need to find a way. I was here already. Hmm. Ooh. Yeah, I'll take that. Stuck in here.
They're saying Trench was shot dead. The situation could be worse.
I saw Trench and Darling arguing a few weeks ago. Trench was furious. You don't think Darling...
Don't be stupid. What would the Bureau's golden child have to gain from killing the boss?
need to find a way to.
Erratic even for the oldest house. The hiss are tampering with it somehow, agitating it. Matching frequencies, maybe. Hi, Jesse.
Okay, no, not here.
Thanks, Emily. I'm sure I'll have more questions soon.
Just let me know.
Hope has asked us to document this.
Why did they start acting like that?
See, it's supposed to be around here. I don't know where I'm supposed to go.
They say the new director can launch objects up to 20 feet.
Bullshit. We've never recorded any distance over 5.
Obviously, you never read the P6 data.
The P6.
Hope wants us to get a field lab set up as soon as possible.
Wait, what? We can't get any equipment from the research center.
Oh, service elevator.
Time to work. Meet me in the maintenance.
Okay.
Like I said before, the janitor is a friendly face.
Yeah, I haven't tried this way. So.
The maintenance sector is the janitor domain. If I can find Ati here, he can help me reach the override. Maybe it was you who got me into the
Yeah,
oldest
hopefully
house
he
with the
can help
lockdown
me.
on. Maybe it was Ati. It felt like he made the elevator appear that took me to Trench's office. Is Ati guiding me too?
That's level 2. Can't get in there yet.
The directorial override is right there, in the control room. How do we get there?
Yeah, how do I get inside there? Oh shit. Ah, I forgot to crouch. Alright, let's try again.
The directorial override is right there, in the control room. How do we get there?
No. Wait, actually it's probably because of my damage boost. Gotcha. Ooh. Alright, that works for me. Yes, now this control point is mine for the taking. You. Let's check around here. Nothing in here. Oh. Oh. There we go. Oh, it's level 4. Ooh. I'll open this. Hey, this is secure now. Alright.
What's down that way?
Yeah, go to the janitor's office, but it's over here. Uh-oh. Merry-go-round object of power.
This place makes me nauseous.
Why is it called a merry-go-round? I guess we're gonna find
Object
out.
of power. How do you think it got down here?
Now, why is it down here?
Course. Why is kid stuff always so creepy?
Alright, let's cleanse it. Evade. Oh, finally an evade. Alright, now we're talking. Ah, I got crashed. Okay. Ooh. Air dash. That's cool. Uh-oh. Okay. Good to know.
Let's see the hiss keep up with me now.
Alright, is this the way back? I think it is. Alright, there we go. Cool and good. Little puppet show. Odd. Alright, now let's go to the janitor's office. Don't mind if I do. Yoo-hoo.
Well done. You got the job. It's place for congratulations. Yippee, saatana. It happened in the last drop. I truly need an assistant.
Funny thing is, I've been a janitor. I'm more at home in that role than as the director. Only Ahti here seems to see that.
Yeah, hi, Ahti. Look, we need to get the lockdown lifted, otherwise I can't get to the other sectors. Can you help me get to the override?
Yes, yes.
Oh,
Easy
good.
peasy. It's just around the corner. But first, we need to get you working. Very small, couple of hours job.
Something tells me it's gonna be more than that.
Yeah. You think there's a dog buried in this? I can tell you are not yesterday's Krause's son. That's why you'll make a great assistant. Very well. I'll hit the facts on the table. Mä kyllä sanon perkele suoraan, että this house has a vermin problem. A bad one. They've already messed up the cooling pumps. And the power generators of a power plant, perkele. And the pensioner inside is starting to feel the band around his head tighten. The situation needs to be fixed before the plant blows up. And we all disappear like a fart in Sahara.
Trying my best to keep up with this. Fix the coolant pumps and the power generators, otherwise the power plant will blow.
Oh, good. She understood that.
Don't you worry. I've left you clear instructions. You'll catch the end of the thread before I go to my vacation. The work's on the task board here. You can do later, when you have time.
Vacation? Right.
Yes, no one's gonna cancel my holiday or seat's gonna rattle. But don't worry at all. You'll take care of it and soon this crisis gonna be last winter's snow. You better go now, so you don't have to run with your head as your third leg. The door in the back leads to the plant.
The door in the back.
Hey, level 2.
That's
Alright.
great. Thank you, Ahti.
Yep. Burn the trash. Throw it in the fire. Burn it all. Burn it into a reindeer. Not into a moon.
Okay, so what happens again if that thing blows up?
Alright. Got back into here. down some more. Alright, down we go. Let me see here. Just gotta clear some stuff up. Okay, this must be it. Ah, that's the power plant. Okay. Just gonna grab that.
It's dangerous out here, lady. Go see Chief Arish. He's just inside. He'll help you.
Ma'am! Hey! Chief Arish, FBC Security. Shouldn't you be in a safe room?
They all have HRAs. We're on the same side.
My name is Jesse Faden. I'm here to perform the directorial override to get the lockdown lifted.
Yeah, Chief Arish, FBC Security. I'm just... Oh, hang on, you're the new director. It's a pleasure.
Yeah,
Ma'am.
nice to meet you.
Let's skip the formalities, please.
Right. Faden, ma'am. Look, as you can probably tell, it's a bit of a shit show down here. We've been
Really, I
holding our
couldn't
ground,
tell.
But whatever's gotten into our buddies has them wrecking the coolant pumps and the power converters. The NSC keeps overheating, and my crews keep getting shot before they have a chance to make any repairs.
NSC?
Oh, sorry. Bureau jargon. It's what we call the power plant. You know, the big rumbling metal thing?
Yeah, I see that.
Salvador, head of security, asked me to protect it in case of an attack. See, what's inside is dangerous. Dr. Darling seemed to know it would be a target.
Darling? He's here?
No, he came down a few days ago, before everything went to hell. He was out of it. Smelled like a bar mat. He was ranting about vulnerabilities and how he only had one large-scale HRA, but that he needed it somewhere else. Still, at least he gave us these personal HRAs before he left. Hey, did I mention that he was tearing his clothes off? Crazy.
That's
dude.
weird.
Darling knew the hiss was coming.
Listen, I love playing 20 questions as much as the next guy, but we have got to get the water and electrical systems repaired before this baby blows. I'll have my guys unlock the doors out of here for you.
I'll take care of it. You stay and keep the hiss away from the plant if you can.
The hiss? That's what we're calling him? Oh, that's catchy. Oh, listen, the radios aren't working, so if you find my boss Salvador out there, could you please ask him what the plan is? I'm sure he will have one by now.
I'll keep an eye out.
Hopefully.
He sure has a lot of faith in his boss.
Try to stay alive.
Okay.
How do you think so?
Gotta take care of the coolant and the energy Yeah, the coolant pumps and the energy converters. Let's see. Oh, actually. Ooh, that's quite a bit of stuff to get. Let's see. Let's do more health. Yeah. Oh, actually. Let's see. I don't have enough. Wait, actually. I do have enough. Let's get that. Sweet. Alright, let's try this shatter out on something. Okay. Ooh. Oh, out of my way. All right. Ooh. All right. Good to know. Shadow wicks closer at close range. Let's try through here. Ooh, ow. All right, that did the trick. Now let me just get that opened up. Oh, I need to get in there. Do I? Interesting. Very peculiar. Alright, let's try.
We need to fix this thing ASAP.
probably over here. Yeah, I'll take that. And that. Ow. Oh, that thing got caught on the wall. Yes, burn the trash. I'll see about that. Actually, what do I do that?
Power cut. Replace the parts.
Oh, this place is gonna come down.
Looks like that place has a shortcut to the control room. So maybe... Ah, yes, the coolant pumps. Ow. That cannot be good for me. All right. Uh-oh. Let me collect those little bits. Okay. I'm healed. Alright, this place has been cleaned. Yippee. Ah, this must be the furnace. All right, let's see. Let's burn this trash.
My name is Dr. Pierce.
think.
By trash, did Ati mean barrels full of hazardous?
Oh yeah, this is the trash.
Material?
Oh, I just gotta.
Looks like they're breaking some environmental regulations on waste disposal, but if that's what Ati wants, then I'll get it done.
Hey, and that's a lot faster than just letting it be stored somewhere. So I'll grab this.
Did you hear that? It's a sentient force capable of...
Okay, that's 2. Three. Oh, wait, did it go in? I think it did. That's 4. Okay. Here's 5. Wait, let me okay. 5. Oh, this box is okay, now it's not stuck in me. Should be the last one. So yeah, we'll just take this and place it right into... There we go. I got 2 ability points for that. Alright. Alright, now let's head on over to the coolant pumps. Little underground area.
I don't like that sound.
Not on my watch. Here we are. Coolant pumps.
Throw. Go to ship. Fix it fast. If the plant goes boom, we can throw the spoon in the core.
Alright, let's see. What do I need to, Whoa. Not on my watch. That looks gross. Alright, let's see here. How do I fix these pumps? Blockage, huh? Let's see. Not down there. Maybe we need to go where the people are talking. Okay, I need to fix him somehow. Interesting. Oh.
My old enemy, the clock, is blocking the pipes. You need to deal with that. He is very clever. He's trying to sneak in. We got him caught with his hand in the fish trap. Get rid of him.
Uh-oh. Okay, what I see though. Actually, I could probably just shoot those, can I?
Oh, this place is gonna come down.
Right through here, huh? Okay. I see. Aha!
What the hell is that? Oh, that's the most disgusting thing I've ever seen.
It's a multi-layered amount of shit. Ah, great. Okay. I gotta be patient.
Oh, this place is gonna come down.
Yeah, I know where I need to go. Oh yeah, that's the locked door I saw earlier.
What the hell is that? Oh, that's the most disgusting thing I've ever seen.
Might be missing something. Actually, this looks like it could do something.
Shit. What now?
Ah, yeah.
My old enemy, the clock, is blocking the pipes. You need to deal with that shit. He is very clever. He's trying to... He got him caught with his hand in the fist.
Okay, okay. Yeah, I gotta find out what's causing this clock to begin with. Ooh, don't mind if I do. Is that it?
I don't like that sound.
Alright, well, I took care of the clock, so maybe... Aha! That's one pump. Yeah, let's take this and place it right there. Uh-oh. More baddies. Oh shit. Oh no, no, no.
pipes?
There we go.
Nothing more satisfying.
That takes care of the pipes. Okay. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, there we go. That's what I thought. Oh, that's not it. There's still someone out there. And I'm gonna find them. And put it into the bloodline. Ah. Uh-oh. Yeah, get away from them. There we go. Well, that takes care of them. Still no way to get in there, though. Unless... No, that's not it. Alright, well... let's go check out those energy converters. See if we can't do something about that. Uh-oh. Gotcha. Too slow.
Hostiles incoming!
You missed one behind you. Ah. Oh. Well, thank you for your sacrifice. I got it from here. There we go. Alright. Now I need to go back, this way. Since I know these are batteries, put that right in there.
Replace the parts. It's fried up. You need to fix it before the old twig bats inside the plant has a secret.
Oh, let me grab that. Good defense. Training course. Let me grab, that? Ooh. Aha! That's a battery slot. So, that's one. That's two. Okay, I need to get up there. Ooh. Yeah, I'll take that material. And I'll just place this right there.
Lift the lockdown.
Ah. Ooh, let me gotta go. That seemed to have done something.
That's it. The other sector should be open now. I think it's time I told Emily why I'm here. I'll risk it. You two should get to know each other.
I want to check out that training course. Yeah, let me yeah, I could just fast travel over there actually. So yeah, I could get that. Let's go here. I'm gonna check out that training course. Interesting. Ooh, that's pretty good. Hmm. Oh, okay. Ah, there we go. Now, what's the big deal about this training course?
So I just read this. Welcome to the Ranger Field Training course. The course must be completed in this specified amount of time. When you're ready to start, press the button. Is that all, or?
I always did
Get
love
ready,
obstacle
Ranger.
courses.
Course starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go. 25 seconds remaining. 30 seconds remaining.
Up.
5 seconds remaining. Course failed. Try again, Ranger.
Ah, I was too slow. Well.
Get ready, Ranger. Course starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go. "60 seconds remaining.
Oh shit. Oh no.
30 seconds remaining.
Yeah.
Guessing this isn't usually part of the course.
Well, this is quite unusual.
It's protecting itself. I need to hit it harder to break that shield.
Okay. Give me the save. Shield? Okay. All right. I got through it. Yeah. I can shield myself.
Good time to have a shield. Gotcha. See, I'll take that.
And that. Sweet. Alright. Let's keep moving.
A lot of these questions could be answered by obtaining a live specimen.
Jesse, you made it. And you lifted the
Damn right I did.
Listen, Emily. Screw it. Just tell her. I haven't been completely honest. I have a younger brother, Dylan. When we were kids, we found an old slide projector in Ordinary's landfill. The slides created doorways to other places. Bad things happened. Came through. That's all she gets. The rest stays locked inside. But we found help. Through one of the doorways, we met something. A being.
A creature.
A being. What kind of being?
It's hard to describe, but she helped us. We managed to turn the projector off. The bad things that came through the doorways were gone. After that, your people came. Tried to grab us. I ran away. They got Dylan. I left him behind.
Bureau agents took your brother?
Yes. You covered it up. No one believed me. I just want to find Dylan. I've been looking for him ever since.
What happened to the slide projector? It sounds like another object of power.
I thought you took it. The Bureau. Along with Dylan.
I've never heard of it. But around here, I assume everything's classified. You know, I looked into the Ordinary AWE case files after you mentioned it. Trench and Darling were both involved. A large area of the containment sector was reserved for it. The case hasn't been active for a long time. I have no idea if anything's still there. Can you tell me more about this being you found?
Let's hope you two get along. She's been with me ever since Ordinary. In my head. She led me to you.
This looks like the textures haven't didn't load incorrectly. Or yet.
As in a guiding star. Did Polaris know about the hiss? If she got you in here in spite of the lockdown, she's very powerful. Which may help explain your test results. Your readings are incredible, Jesse. Now, cross-referencing them with the database, I found 2 matches in Darling's old classified files. Unfortunately, I can't access them beyond the file codes, but one was P6, referring to a prime candidate for a potential future bureau director. This was logged years ago.
Interesting.
Dylan. Is that Dylan?
The other match is on something called Hedron, which must be connected to these Hedron resonance amplifiers somehow. All I know is that Marshall went to the research sector to secure the HRA production after the hiss first attacked.
So, Marshall seems like our best lead on Dylan. I need to go after her. How can I get to the research sector?
Use my keycard. The sector elevator will take you there.
Ooh, level 3.
Marshall is the next step. What Emily told me about Ordinary, my powers being connected to things in the Bureau's past,
I am so close to something. Do you feel it? Something's coming.
We take turns to come for a visit. I helped you. You owe me now. And when time comes, I will come calling.
All right.
A lot of these questions could be answered by obtaining a live specimen.
Let's see.
Here? But we don't have the proper...
Hmm. Spin, huh?
Facilities.
Maybe we can bring an observation unit from the containment sector. I'll put in a request with Poe.
Let me see if I can fix that. There we go. Now they loaded incorrectly. Even though they're supposed to do that automatically, but whatever. There we go. Fixed. Anyway, oh yeah, that's right. Let's see here. Actually, I think that'll work. Alright. I need to go into research. So let's go down one floor. Central Research.
Welcome to the research sector of the Federal Bureau of Control. I'm Dr. Castor, head of research.
Oh, okay. This is spin is like a little chain gun. Ah. Gotcha. You got a rocket launcher. Not on my watch. Actually, it's probably a grenade launcher, but same thing. Explosive pad. Ooh. Gotcha. That's more like it. Yeah, this is where I need to go.
Price, come in, Price. This is Marshall. We need...
She's in trouble. I need to reach her.
I need to get in there. There we go. Ooh. Okay. There you are. You. Hey, what's up with you, buddy? Ah, this must be a testing chamber.
Similar to an iceberg, what you see is not what
appears.
you always get. Regardless, this place is vitally important. An early hypothesis was that the mindscape of the astral plane is subjective.
I can't believe they keep that thing here.
Oh god. I see. This needs power. Okay, that's one. Two. I need to trap it. Come on, come on. Well, that sucked. Okay. I have another idea, though.
An early hypothesis was that the mindscape of the astral plane is subjective, but that was fast proven wrong.
Oh, it's already powered.
Bureau
Haha.
doing with that thing?
That's more like it.
Someone answer, damn it! We need backup down here.
Must be Marshall. Ow. Ah.
Marshall, are you still there?
Shit. We're so close. We need to hurry.
So let's hurry then. Ooh. Phew. Where are you? All the way up there. Ah, there we go. Captive audience. X-ray light box power. Let me
If anyone is listening, we've encountered heavy resistance. We've fallen back to the
yeah, in there, huh? Well, let's check it out.
I see it. Another object of power? They're just standing there, mesmerized by it.
Ah, yes, impressive ball physics. Finally. Aha. There we go. Let's give this a little look-see.
Please state your name for the record. Paul Warren, astronaut, first class, and you are aware that exposure
C's? What does C's do? Ooh, this is a takedown? Oh, I can brainwash enemies. Okay. Okay, let's try that again. Join me. Aha! Okay, there we go. Hmm.
Their brains were fried when I took over the object.
Damn. Poor dudes. Oh, those are limited missions. Nah. Ah, this one.
Marshall, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Who is this?
My name is Jesse Faden. I'm coming to help.
Faden. Hold on. I'm setting the elevator for you. We need to talk.
You got that right.
More of you?
Oh.
Really?
Join me.
Marshall is waiting for you in the Luck Lab, just down the hall.
Oh, cool. Alright then, I'll speak to Marshall next time then. Yeah. Kind of weird game so far, but I think I'm gonna enjoy it quite a bit. But yeah, I'll stop here for today. So yeah, if you enjoyed the stream, make sure to follow me on Twitch and follow me on Twitter. This VOD will be uploaded to my personal YouTube channel, where you can check out all my other VODs. Oh, and you should subscribe to my main channel, The Funny Crew. I've got a couple more things there with some buddies of mine. Yeah, with me and some buddies of mine. Oh, and join my Discord. It's pretty epic. But yeah, in any case though, thank you all for watching and hopefully I'll see you again next time.